Alright guys, let's talk about the post-credit scene for Echo. It was a fantastic post-credit scene, but quickly before we dive into it, I want to issue a quick spoiler warning if you guys haven't checked out the show just yet. Okay, so you have been warned. The post-credit scene is Wilson Fisk in his private jet heading back to New York City. He wants to meet with all of the crime lords in New York and basically organize what's the next play. Then he sees that the TV is playing a news broadcast talking about who should become the next mayor of New York City, and Big Willie here starts to lean forward, gets a little intrigued with it, and you can see the gears are turning. He's like, I am definitely going to run for mayor and run this city how I see fit. Now this is super exciting because tons of rumors were telling us that Wilson Fisk was going to become the mayor of New York, which would basically give us a live-action version of the Devil's Reign comic, which I highly recommend to read. It is absolutely fantastic. And I'm thinking that we're going to be getting that story integrated into Spider-Man 4, because we know Vincent D'Onofrio has been teasing a showdown with Spider-Man for years now. And then it just makes absolute sense, because at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, we had Peter Parker move into his apartment in New York City, and then if Kingpin bans vigilantes, then he obviously can't become Spider-Man legally. I guess either way he was never legal, but you know what I mean? And this would just make for such an amazing story. We could have Spider-Man alongside Daredevil, teaming up against Kingpin, Kingpin's mayor of New York. Like, it's just an awesome story. Something else that's really awesome that happens towards the end of that comic book that they could definitely do in live action is have Luke Cage run for mayor after Kingpin, and then he becomes the mayor of New York City. That would be really, really cool, especially because last night, Marvel added all of the Netflix shows to their official MCU timeline, which means all of these shows are now canon. And that means that Mike Colter could reprise his role as Luke Cage and then eventually become the mayor of New York City. That would be really epic. But yeah, guys, that was the post-credits scene for Echo. It is super exciting. The future of the MCU is in good hands, I would say, with Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin / the mayor of New York City. I cannot wait for the rest of this storyline to continue, probably in Spider-Man 4 in about 2 years from now, and in the Daredevil Born Again show that's supposed to come out in 2025. Let me know what you guys think about the post-credits scene, and are you excited for a future with Wilson Fisk as the mayor of New York?